Good evening to all my wonderful viewers out there, and welcome back to another Sneaker Talk video, the series where I talk about the latest sneaker releases, I talk about the latest sneaker news, and of course, well, in this series we just like to discuss anything to do with sneakers, boots, or any other forms of shoes. Now in today's video, I'm going to be covering everything to do with an upcoming collaborative release. What I'm going to be covering is everything to do with the collab between Palace Skateboards and Reebok, as they are reimagining the Club C2 Mid Revenge for week 4 of Palace's Spring 2023 collection. Before I talk about this week 4 collab, I've got to do something which I've done numerous times over the past like 6 uploads, but it's just because you guys are fantastic and you're absolutely killing it this February and helping the channel reach all these different milestones. So in the previous uploads, I asked if we could hit the subscriber milestone of 3585 before the end of February. And over my lazy weekend of streaming on Twitch and chilling out, you guys came through and helped the channel reach that exact milestone. Didn't surpass it, but we reached it spot on. 3585, and I wanted to come out at the start of this video and thank both the public and private subscribers for supporting the channel. Without you guys, I wouldn't be here every couple days. I was gonna say every week, but I'll say every couple days, uploading, covering the latest Palace drops, Supreme drops, and my interest in streetwear, fashion, and all that good stuff. It means a lot to see the continuous support on the channel. So thank you guys for 3585, and hopefully with your continuous support we can reach the next subscriber milestone that I'll be setting of 3590 before the end of the month. We do have just over a week, but I think with your guys' continuous support we can reach 3590 before the end of February. But yes, let's get into it. In a sneaker talk video, I haven't done one of those in a long time, and hopefully I can keep myself awake this late at night at like 9, it's only like 9 p.m, but I have worked a full day shift, so I'm pretty zonked. Hopefully I can stay awake to cover it all, guys. But yes, we are going to be talking about the upcoming collab between Palace and Reebok. They are collaborating for week 4 on some Club C2 Mid Revenges. That is the silhouette. It's going to be a couple different colorways for that silhouette, and it'll all be dropping alongside the week 4 drop, which the next video we will be covering. We'll be doing the drop list video for week 4. I'm hoping to smash both of these out tonight and just pass out, and then tomorrow and Wednesday edit and upload them. If I'm good, maybe get at least one out tonight, and then on Wednesday I'm looking to cover like more of a video that isn't Supreme and Palace, because it's getting a bit Supreme and Palace heavy on the channel at the moment. But yeah, that's just my release schedule moving forward. In today's video for this drop, we're going to be covering the release details, all the official images, all the colorways of the shoe, and my thoughts and opinions on the silhouette, the colors, and anything else I really have to say about it. We'll be using a HYPEBEAST article to cover all those details. Let's head on over there now, and we'll start covering the release details for week 4. So here we are at the HYPEBEAST article that we're going to be using today, guys. It'll be linked down in that description section below if you guys want to check it out. We'll quickly skip past this first of 15 images of this shoe and the colorways it's coming in, and just dive down to the week 4 release details. Now, if you want to get ahead of me uploading the next video, which will be covering week 4's drop list, well, you can go through all 51 images of week 4's drop list right here. If you want to get ahead of things. But I will, of course, as just mentioned, be doing a drop list video covering the week 4 collab. That's coming soon. But let's talk about these release details for week 4 and essentially this drop as well. So the Club C2 Mid Revenge collaboration and Palace's Spring 2023 week 4 drop is set to release both in-store and online, as always. Releasing starting February 14th, which if I look at the date right now, it's Tuesday the 21st, Wednesday is the 22nd, Thursday is the 23rd, Friday is the 24th. That checks out. It'll be releasing 11 AM EDT time on the brand's official web store. That's for the US drop. And in Japan on the 18th. Nah, okay. They've got that one little mixed up there, because they got the Chinese release. This is why you always got to double check the HYPEBEAST release details. It's releasing 24th for most of the world on the UK and US online store. 11 AM EDT time in the United States, 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 11 a.m. GMT time for the UK. It'll be releasing the day later in Japan, so the 25th of February, 11 a.m. Japanese Standard Time on Palace Japan's web store and in-store locations. It'll be releasing officially online on the Palace_Skateboards WeChat store the same day as Japan, February the 25th, 11 a.m. Chinese Standard Time as showcased there for China. So for most of the world, Friday, Japan and China, Saturday. 11 a.m. in the respective time zones. If you guys have any further questions about when and where it's dropping, comment section below. I'm very happy to help you out. Or you can hit me up on IG. You can just send me a message on Instagram and I will happily respond to that one as well. But yeah, that's all the release details. It's either releasing Friday or Saturday. No confirmed retail price, but stay tuned for the drop list video. We might cover it then, but it'll also be posted most likely on Max Merch More, the Instagram page that we always use for the drop list video. So stay tuned for that if you really need that that retail price essentially. But yeah, now that we've covered all the release details to do with week 4, let's get into it. Let's start covering the colorways and the silhouette. Let's see what we're going to be getting for this week 4 drop. Oh, here it is. A very, I don't know, this reminds me of some very chunky like Reebok shoe that I would see the skaters or yeah, I don't even know. Skaters is kind of my first thought. Rocking in the early 2000s at least. This, or at least just people in the early 2000s, you know, this thick mid looking, well, as in mid cut, not mid as in my review on it, but this mid cut, all white leather, early 2000s shoe. That's just how I see the early 2000s, man. Big, bulky, white leather shoes, or just big, bulky shoes in general. Maybe I'm misinterpreting that, but that's kind of how I see it. Overall, the silhouette's fine. The colorway isn't too bad on this white and blue one. I don't know how I feel about those laces though. Literally, if you swap out those laces, I feel like this would be a lot more tasteful and look a lot nicer. It's just those branded laces. Ugh. The perforated leather all along here, it's alright. I'm not blown away by it, but I'm not deterred by it. I can see that there's some Palace embossment in the Reebok font on the back here, very much like the branding along here. We got Reebok branding down there, very thick midsole there, almost looks like a Jordan 1 midsole in all honesty. Yeah, it's fine. I have no complaints with the silhouette. This colorway is fine. My only issue is with the accessories, which is the laces there. Hopefully they offer alternative ones you can change out. If not, I think any other laces would just look a lot nicer with this model here. There it is showcased there. There's the back of it, Palace. Yeah, nothing too crazy. Palace under the translucent blue sole there, but then Reebok on the outside of that blue sole there. I'm okay with blue soles. I just think that, like, I mean, it makes sense with this model because blue to match the blue detailing, but definitely whenever I think of blue soles, you get PTSD from Jordan Brand slapping blue soles on every single silhouette and every single retro, even though that the rest of the shoe had no blue elements to it. Yeah, but this is fine. This works with this colorway. Alright, so we got a black and green color, very much like a Volt green. Look, it has a little bit of gray detailing here. I just thought it might have been a little bit more tasteful to do the black and gray. I think this was highlighted in the comment section of the article as well. Yeah, black and green, it is giving that very early 2000s kind of feel with that color combo there. And again, the laces are not doing it any favors whatsoever. Definitely need to get that lace change. The midsole as well. White midsole, I feel like matching it with that gray would have been a nice added touch as well. Yeah, the black colorway is normally my go-to, but this one, yeah, I don't know, especially with those laces. With the Palace branding back there, it's okay. I definitely think the white and blue one was more my flavor. And last but not least, we got the, I guess, like the coffee and tan color, or chocolate and tan color potentially. I like this one a lot more than the black one. Definitely swapping out the laces though. That's my common critique of this collaboration. But apart from that, it's totally fine. Yeah, I don't mind the brown ones. The brown/tan ones are quite nice. The white midsole's fine. It works quite well with that model. Matches the branding there. Yeah, this last colorway is actually quite nice. It's interesting to see Palace do more tasteful colors of their collaborative shoes for this collab. I say that, but then I absolutely was like dunking on the second colorway, but you know, 66% is pretty good. 2 out of 3, I can't complain about that. If it was 1 out of 3, then I'd be like, okay, maybe not. But yeah, 2 out of 3 is not too bad. I would just change up the black one a little bit there. That's not for me. But yeah, I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts on this collab. I think it's pretty safe. It's okay. Very accessible, very versatile. I like, if they came big enough, the tan ones are all right. I could see myself wearing something like that. Or the white ones, they're fine as well. No complaints here. Pretty safe, pretty easy. I'm not too phased by it, but I'm not gonna be, going crazy saying, damn, I wish I could cop this. It's all right. How do we feel about it, guys? Is it a yes? Is it a no? Are you kind of unfazed by it like I am? You're like, yeah, it's all right. It is what it is. Nothing too crazy though. Let me know if that's the case, if you feel that way about it, down in that comment section below. Well, that is it, guys. That is everything to cover about this upcoming Palace Reebok collaboration that we are getting in week 4 on the Club C2 Mid Revengers. We got 3 colorways of them. 2 out of 3 of them I felt were like okay. The third one was like well, the black one was kind of like but it's all right. It's nothing too crazy. I want to hear from you guys if you are picking up this collab from the week 4 drop. I know that there is a lot of big ticket items releasing in this week 4 drop, so maybe this isn't the first thing on your radar, but yeah, let me know if you guys are going to be picking up this Palace Reebok collab from week 4 down in that comment section below. And of course, if you guys want me to keep covering upcoming sneaker releases, upcoming collaborative sneaker releases, you've just got to give me the 3 indicators that I keep nagging you on, which is a like on this video, a comment in that comment section down below, and that best indicator of them all, subscribe to the channel. As mentioned at the start of this video, we're aiming for a new milestone, because you always got to aim for bigger and better. Hopefully, we can hit, by the end of February, that new milestone of 3,590 subs. With your guys' continuous support, I feel like we can hit that milestone before the end of February. Well guys, that's everything to say about this collab. We covered the release details, all the colorways, the silhouette, my thoughts and opinions on it. It wasn't too crazy, but yeah, I wasn't swayed either way. I didn't think it was really horrible, but I didn't think it was really amazing. My only big critique is that we change up those laces, because the branded laces are not very tasteful, but yeah. That's probably my only negative critique of it, really, and maybe the black colorway. But apart from that, she's all good. I'm going to see if I can keep this energy going and see if I can do the drop list video as well. So until then, guys, until the next Palace video, until the next Reebok video, until the next Sneaker Talk video, I'll catch you later.